there, welcome to my channel. Picture this. Your high school reunion is in 3 months and you're really excited. You haven't seen some of your classmates for 25 years. And then you think, what am I going to wear? Aha! You have the perfect dress. But wait, you put on some pandemic pounds and that dress probably will not fit. So you have a plan. The plan is that you're going to get up early every morning and exercise for 30 minutes before you go to work. And you follow it religiously for a week and then you fall off the bandwagon. Never mind, you still have some time. In this video, I'll share with you some tips to improve your self-discipline, to ensure that you're looking and feeling your best in time for that reunion. The first step is to choose goals that matter to you. Your goals must be aligned with your vision for your life. As boxing legend Muhammad Ali said, "I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit, suffer now, and live the rest of your life as a champion." So it's important for us to set our goals at the onset. If we don't do that, there's no way to monitor our progress in life. What goals would you like to achieve for the rest of this year? The next step is to outline your action plan. Self-discipline doesn't come easily. It takes work. You're going to need a strategy to move from intention to action. So when you break your goals down into manageable action steps, you're able to avoid overwhelm and to remain organized as you achieve your goals. This is going to give you a sense of accomplishment and motivate you to set even bigger goals in the future. The third step is to navigate discomfort. Putting our plan in place is going to be uncomfortable, so you need to work with your feelings of discomfort, embrace them, and grow through them. You can either have the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. As motivational speaker Jim Rohn said, discipline weighs ounces. Regret weighs pounds. Discipline is about doing every day what you need to do, whether you feel like it or not. Running on the treadmill is not easy, especially at first. But think of how you'll feel later on when you lose those pounds and are able to fit into that dress that you have. A way to cultivate self-discipline is to practice delayed gratification. I may want to enjoy a particular thing now, but if that's going to prevent me from saving for retirement, then I'm going to choose to put that money into my retirement fund instead. Sometimes we can suffer from FOMO. You don't want to miss out. So if there's a party and our friends are going, we'd like to be there as well. But what if we have an exam the next day and we want to do some last-minute studying and to get to bed early so that we can wake up feeling our best? But then self-discipline would require that we not go to the party this time and maybe join our friends at another party in the future. Always doing what is easy instead of what is necessary can really prevent us from achieving the level of success that we know we can. Being disciplined is choosing between what you want now and what you want most, said Abraham Lincoln. What do you want most in life? And what are you prepared to give up to achieve that? Take consistent action. It is said that to achieve any goal, there are 3 steps that you need to take. The first is to have a clear vision of what you want to achieve. The second is to have a detailed plan for getting there. And the third is to take consistent action repeated over time. Taking consistent steps is the key to self-discipline. The more frequently you do something, the easier it becomes. Self-discipline is a learned behavior. It requires a lot of practice. Do what you need to do every day, even if you don't feel like it. Remove temptations and distractions. Self-discipline requires focus, so we're going to need to identify our areas of weakness. We need to be honest about our shortcomings. Identifying our weaknesses is the first step towards removing them. Removing our biggest temptations from our environment can drastically improve our self-discipline. Is potato chips your weakness? When you open a large pack of potato chips, do you find that you have difficulty stopping and end up finishing the bag? Perhaps then you may have to start by getting a smaller pack or by replacing potato chips with something like nuts, something that's crunchy, but that will be less decadent for you. I've always loved snacks, but I've decided to make some healthy choices because as I get older, I want to ensure that I'm as healthy as I can be. So now when I feel for unhealthy snacks, I instead buy fruit, vegetables, nuts, and other healthy foods that can really nourish my body. Every new habit affects the others. Have you ever noticed that when you exercise early in the morning, you tend to have a healthier breakfast? The next step is to optimize your habits. It is said that half the battle is won when you identify those old habits that are keeping you away from achieving your goals. You might decide that you'd like to exercise in the morning before going to work, but you are a night owl. So what are you going to do? Are you going to go to bed earlier so that you can get up early in the morning to exercise? Or are you going to exercise on an afternoon instead? Avoid things that are going to prevent you from achieving your goals. If you have a tendency to binge watch TikTok and you want to spend more time with your family, so then you're going to have to find a way to get rid of your phone or your tablet or other devices, or to put them on mute for a period of time so that you can have dinner with your family and have quality time. I usually feel my best when I get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. But last week, I was working on a project and I found myself going to bed at midnight a few days for the week. So the next morning, instead of getting up at 5 to go to my aqua jogging class, I slept a bit later. And when I got up, I just didn't feel the same. First of all, I missed the opportunity to get into my exercise routine, and then I found myself feeling very sluggish and rushed during the day. Being disciplined is about doing something now that your future self will thank you for. If after dinner I'm tired and don't want to do the dishes, I think of how I'll feel when I get up the next morning and have a dirty kitchen. And then I imagine waking up to a nice clean kitchen, and that usually gets me motivated to do the dishes right away. The next step is to level up your mindset. Negative thoughts and self-talk can prevent you from reaching your goals. Self-discipline is often a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you tell yourself, I can't resist ice cream, then chances are you're going to have trouble resisting ice cream in the future. Ask yourself, what mindset do I need to achieve this goal? What mindset does a healthy person have? A healthy person probably doesn't tell himself or herself, I can't resist ice cream and I love sweets. The healthy person's self-talk would be, I eat healthy foods that nourish my body. I exercise daily for a healthy body, and things like that. I heard a story about a former smoker who was offered a cigarette. And he said, thank you, but I don't smoke. He didn't say, I no longer smoke, or I'm trying to stop smoking. He said, I don't smoke. So his identity has changed. He no longer identifies as a smoker. Discipline is an act of self-love. It requires hard work and dedication. But as you start to make progress toward the life you desire, you'll feel happier, more fulfilled, and more confident. Share with us in the comments. Has self-discipline prevented you from achieving some of your goals? Which of the tips did you find most helpful? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See you soon.